My haunted manor, there is a lot of history, a lot of misinformation out there too. So we're really trying to get to the bottom of this and find the facts.
That is a little kid saying my cookies.
So Mr. Keebler, not a lot of people know, but he was an abolitionist. He was part of the Underground Railroad.
Something just touched my back on my shirt.
What the hell was that?
Alright guys, grand opening event was amazing. I can't say enough great things about this event. Everyone had a blast. Most of the people are already coming back and already booked for their second event. And plus we have the overnight stays, which are going to be excellent for whoever gets to do that.
Everyone was having personal experiences throughout the night. The print shop, again, continues to be a hot spot. We definitely need to get cameras in there. A few people saw a shadow figure again down there. So that's something we got to look into.
Yeah, our opening night was amazing. It was so great to have guests through here. I think it was a really successful night. We had a lot of personal experiences. You know, half the people are already coming back to stay the night. You know, I think that just is a testament of how cool this place is.
We have people behind the scenes like Tony and Megan who are doing a lot of delving into the history of this town and the history of this building and finding out actual names we can put with the spirits who are in this building residing with us right now.
All right, Megan, had you doing some research for us here at Samuel Miller, My Haunted Manor USA. Tell us what you found, because we are trying to dive into the history of this building and make sure everything is accurate. You said you have some cool news for us.
Yeah, so this is a project. There's not a whole lot out there about the property. However, if you dig in deep, you're gonna find some interesting stuff.
Yeah, we got some really crazy information coming in. New things for this building it's going to change the landscape of this location in the town of Columbia.
Yeah, you know, when we were talking with Chris, he was saying that he runs the town historical preservation, and that there might be some things in the archives there that we could dig in, find some new stuff about the manor.
Yeah.
Megan from our team went and did some digging, met with Chris, and found some really cool stuff.
Chris, again, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today. My haunted manor, there is a lot of history, a lot of misinformation out there too. So we're really trying to get to the bottom of this and find the facts. Samuel Shock.
He's the man.
And now, tell me a little bit about Samuel Shock.
Samuel Shock, I mean, if you look at his biography, he's like, he should have been a state representative, he should have been a senator, but he stayed here in Columbia. He lived upstairs up in the 1880s, you know, so until his passing. So
Colonel Samuel Shock.
Okay.
We have a Colonel Mustard in our clue game.
This guy lived here for 40 years.
Yeah.
What a cool name too. Samuel Shock.
Yeah. Mr. Shock.
Mr. Shock.
Lived here from what, 1850, died May 1889?
Yeah, May,
almost 40 years.
1889. Yeah.
He was 92, which is crazy for the time.
Yeah, for that time.
Record-breaking age.
I mean, that's old for now, but 92 back in the 1800s, that's like 150.
Yeah.
You know?
He was the oldest citizen in Columbia. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And he had a lot of ties to the Bank and Bridge and to, you know, freeing the slaves. And,
yes.
Was really well known in the town. Their funeral was actually held right downstairs in the parlor.
Right.
Which, you know, he died in the building.
Right where we do a lot of our main event type stuff. Right there where all these people sit is where his funeral was.
Yeah, and then he was buried right down the street at Mount Bethel Cemetery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
we got. I mean, this is the first confirmed death, which is big.
It's huge.
Yeah. It was tough.
Hey guys, super cool thing that we found.
Hold on a second.
And we need to tell you guys this. I have Megan on the phone.
Yeah.
Obviously, Megan is working with you guys, you know, looking into some of the research, and she has something super cool to tell you guys, and I'm like shaking to be able to tell you guys this.
Oh shit.
So have Megan on the phone.
Can we see her?
We're just talking about you, Megan.
Hey, Megan.
Hey. All right, so we've been doing tons of research on the manor, right? and we just came across information that's really interesting. You guys familiar with Keebler cookies?
Yeah,
of course.
Did you guys know that the Keebler Cookie Company, Mr. Keebler, is from Columbia, Pennsylvania?
No.
I did not.
No, I did not.
And did you guys know that Mr. Keebler was feeding the slaves with his Keebler cookies to locations that were part of the Underground Railroad?
So
Wow.
the escaping slaves were being,
Yeah.
he was like giving them food.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So he would meet them down at the river when they would go down. He would feed the runaway slaves his cookies, and he would go from location to location around Columbia to the spots that were part of the Underground Railroad, and that includes the Manor.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is really
That's-
cool.
We have to get
Yeah.
some Keebler cookies in here.
Right?
Put them in the basement.
Love That'd be a good trigger object. Okay.
So now I'm gonna tell you guys about one more thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
2 years ago, we were investigating the Manor, and we had a team member with an EVP watch on them, and they walked into the building with cookies, and we caught an EVP clear as day of a little kid saying, "My cookies."
Holy crap! I just got full chills.
And this was 2 years ago, before we even knew about this connection.
Wow. And you have that EVP?
We have that EVP.
Oh, okay. So we can get it from Tony. You got that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's
cool.
interesting because somebody brought cookies, and they might have been Keebler.
They
too,
might have
the
been.
opening night.
Yeah.
It was like the fudge
They were.
stripes.
If there's somebody here, can you make the green light?
The dark just went like.
Did anybody else just hear the bag move?
Darker,
What
like
bag?
somebody just
The
like there's
cookie
a
bag?
in front of me. They're showing.
It felt
up.
like somebody went like.
Is there somebody in here with us? Would you like to speak
Did
with
you guys
us?
just ask somebody to come in because I feel like somebody just stepped in front of me?
Yeah.
And JJ from the radio station was sitting in the kids' room, had some cookies on the bed, and they felt what felt like a child sit on his lap.
And someone brought cookies last time, and I'm almost positive, I have to go back and look, that they were Keebler cookies, the fudge striped ones. And they were kind of like using them as like an offering because they knew kids were here. He was sitting right here, and he had like 2 or 3 of those cookies set out.
It felt like something was sitting on my leg.
On your leg.
Like my leg got really tingly. I said, we have some sweets for you, and the cookies are right here. And it was a couple seconds, and then I felt something sit on my knee, and my leg went tingly.
No way. And now knowing about Keebler and the cookie connection and all of that, it makes it even more interesting that he felt a little kid sit on his lap.
Wow, dude, we were just talking about filming around that.
Yeah.
Before all this.
What's it with cookies? I mean, that's amazing.
Dude, I
the
have
Keebler
chills,
connection.
man.
So, Mr. Keebler, not a lot of people know, but he was an abolitionist. He was part of the Underground Railroad in Columbia.
I
So
mean,
what's the process?
more experimenting with cookies as a trigger object,
Yeah.
definitely.
And it makes, like you said, with JJ, Jordan, that makes more sense now with the cookies in the bed and the kid sitting on his lap.
Yeah.
And now
It
we got
does.
the EVP,
It does.
with that.
We got to hear the EVP. You got to
Yeah.
send it to us.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some of these kids, the picture, the still photo that looks like a child, maybe that was a child who was part of the Underground Railroad.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Who
this
knows?
is awesome, Megan. Thank you so much for all
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Megan. Wow.
right,
Once
no
again, you
problem.
blow us away. Thank you.
We're starting to solve the mystery here.
Right about 10 o'clock, one of my teammates had come through the door. She was wearing a wristwatch EVP recorder, and she was bringing us some snacks. Those snacks happened to be cookies. It says it twice, and we didn't have any correlation to what that meant until Megan called us with this groundbreaking history. And it's super cool evidence that we're capturing here inside the manor.
All right, so we have the EVP. Let's. It's the first time hearing this.
Holy. That is a little kid saying my cookies.
Yes.
There was no kids outside, Tony?
This was 10 o'clock at night.
That's all he's right in the building.
It sounded like 2 kids.
This piece of evidence blew my mind. This is clear as day. I mean, I would think that it was a kid in the print shop. They're saying no one was there. It was about 10 o'clock at night. So this is unbelievable, this piece of evidence.
It sounded like 2 different tones.
And the team member had walked into the print shop door. That is the glass door opening on the front.
Yeah.
And she was holding a box of cookies. As she walked in towards the front desk, you hear the first "my cookie."
It's got like an echo, like it's coming from inside, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost like something like a child, like say you're having a birthday party at your house, and your wife walks in with a cake or something, or cookies or whatever, and the kids are flipping out over them because they see them. Yeah,
The excitement.
Right.
We need to get some cookies in here.
Yeah. I mean, going through Megan's research, it's crazy how many different paths led through the manor and all end there at the Mount Bethel Cemetery.
Yeah.
There's, all the guys from the Bank and Bridge Company, including the 4 guys who are noted as being the burners of the bridge.
Yeah, they're all buried.
All
right
buried there.
Yeah.
A lot of cool history. All kind of ends there at the cemetery. While we're gone, I'm going to be putting a GoPro on to Spooky Cat's collar and let her roam the manor.
I can't wait to see this.
Spooky cam. Hashtag spooky cam.
Let her watch the place while we're gone.
Yeah.
See what happens.
This should be interesting.
I can't wait to see you try to put it on.
I can't
That's
wait
going to be the
either.
best part.
That might be on the VHX.
Yeah, it may not work. We'll see. She may call the hell out of me.
Buzz.
So we got a new feature on the show. We got our 4th investigator, Spooky Cat. We got this new camera for her, so we're gonna have her run around throughout the building and see if she can catch anything.
There she is. Baby, come on in. So this is just a little GoPro that's going to go into this collar that's going to go onto a sleeping Spooky Cat. Yeah, see how she takes to it. Hi, baby girl. Hi. You want to go explore? You want to eat my wrist? Okay.
Godspeed, Jeff.
Yeah, let's go.
Should have those on, dude.
Pissed already. Make sure I'm recording. Okay, we're rolling. Come here, Spooky. Come here, baby. Our 4th investigator. The famous Spooky Cat.
Oh, she did good.
There you go, baby girl. You're really good. So while we're at the cemetery, we'll see if Spooky catches anything. Come here, baby. You ready to go explore? Come on. Let's go. Here we go.
Hashtag spooky cam.
Yeah, she's really good.
Should wait for her turn.
You want to go explore?
AJ?
Hello. Go ahead, honey. All right. See what she gets. Everything leads to that Mount Bethel Cemetery, which we got to go check out. You know, it just seems to be where a lot of the stories that intertwine end up there. You know, the Wrights, all the men from the Bank and Bridge Company, especially the 4 men that burned the bridge, or 3 of them are known to be buried there. There's one that's actually a missing grave that I would love to dig into and see what we can find out about that. Maybe help bring some answers to this town.
Today, we actually got to go visit the grave of Samuel Schock. Colonel Samuel Schock actually lived in this building and died in this building. He lived here for almost 40 years, and he passed away in this building, and his very funeral was in the room right below us, the parlor. So that's one of the confirmed deaths we have in the building, and we're working on plenty of others.
Really cool. We just wanted to pay our respects for him allowing us to be in his building that he lived in for so long. We really just wanted to pay our respects.
So speaking with Chris, you know, he does so much for the town. He's also helping preserve the Zion Hill Cemetery. It's one of the smaller cemeteries in town. He actually, you know, during the preservation of that, had a specialist come in with a LiDAR scanner and scan the entire property and found that there were almost 100 more bodies than they thought buried on their property. So one of the things that we've heard is that there is a possible murder that's occurred in the basement here. Are there bodies buried in the basement? Something we could bring in that LiDAR scanner and check out in a future episode.
The My Haunted Manor team were discovering more and more every week as the history of not only the manor, but also the town starts to come alive. As investigators, they would use this information to aid their investigations going forwards. Just like our other locations, history is the key that unlocks the door to potential evidence. And this can only be achieved by long-term investigation, constant surveillance, and experimentation.
All right, Spooky, we're home. Let's see what you got. She's like levitating the whole time. Spooky. I hear.
She's upstairs. We're coming. There she is.
Where are you?
Where's she? I think she went in here, I think. Yeah, right here. There you are.
Hey. Hi, Spooky.
Did you see anything?
Hi, honey.
She did her 30-minute solo.
Come here. I need that camera back, Spooky. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on, Spook. Oh, she's back there.
Maybe give her a few minutes.
Yeah. Back in the insulation.
Where's Tony at? Let's get him the girl back here.
We have to thank Megan and Tony for going and meeting with Chris at the Preservation Society, digging through those archives. You know, that was a lot of time invested to find out what's hidden in those archives that we could, add to the story of the manor. And finding Colonel Shock, lived here, died here, had his funeral here. That's definitely a name we want to bring into the investigation and see if that helps bring any activity, any direct responses from Colonel Shock himself.
All right, so we're about to go in the basement and do a little investigation down there with the new information that we have. What we got plans to come back up here, do a Paracast session, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to pump out just some low frequency white noise, otherwise known as brown noise, and see if that maybe sparks it up a little bit even more.
Yeah.
While we're down there. Yeah.
The brown noise experiment was successful at My Haunted Hotel back in England, and it is something we wish to try at all of the My Haunted locations.
This is apparently the old passageway.
Yeah.
This is where the Underground Railroad, part of it was at one time. And this is where they think that they used to smuggle in the slaves. They would hide them down in this basement. This is the path where everyone sees these shadow figures or shadow anomalies coming through. I'm going to set the EDI up like right here. Let's see if we get anything.
If there's anyone down here, can you touch that device?
Do you need a place to hide? We'll hide you.
Colonel Shock, are you down here with us? We went to your grave today.
What was Keebler's name?
Godfrey.
Do you remember Godfrey Keebler? He used to feed you. If you remember Godfrey, can you touch the orange box?
You remember his cookies he would leave for you? Do you want a cookie?
Just walking above us. So we're getting.
That's the water flowing, but that was a footstep right here.
It was like 2 footsteps. It was down like right above me. And above.
Hello?
Someone up there?
Just for the record, we're the only ones in the building right now. The 3 of us and Tony, who's on camera, right behind us.
That was at 3:16, so just remember that time.
Okay.
We'll check back the parlor cam.
Well, I can see right to the floor right here, and I don't see anybody standing up there.
That was 100% footsteps right above my head.
Just as I was saying, do you want some cookies?
Yeah.
And right above us is where we got that, where you guys called the EVP of cookies.
Yep.
We have cookies.
Was that you? Was it your camera hitting?
Double check again.
Yeah. It was like a duck.
Yeah. Do you want cookies? Can you come down here? We'll give them to you.
Can you do that? Sound like springs.
I think that's from the side.
The wind.
Could that have been the wind on the window?
Maybe.
Not over here, though.
No, not that.
No, that's over here. Definitely
Yeah.
just that springy sound. Something metallic outside. It always picks up when the train goes through.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh.
It does bring a certain energy.
Is anyone from the Shock family here with us?
It's getting chills.
This one could just whisper.
I'm having a really
He said I
hard
got
time
chills.
focusing on Daryl right now. It wouldn't focus on you for a good. And I'm touching it.
It's getting colder over here by me. Like significantly colder.
You need the cameras? Well, it started getting weird when we started talking about Godfrey.
Yeah. Do you remember Mr. Keebler?
Do you remember Mr. Keebler?
What the hell was that?
That was in the building.
Yeah, that was loud.
Dude, that was loud.
There was a softer one just again.
Can you do that again, please? If you remember Mr. Keebler. It's always when that train goes through, man. The energy just picks up in this building.
The manor has now been part of the My Haunted project for 5 months, and the team are now starting to recognize patterns of activity when the train heads through the town. But could the brown noise also be triggering activity?
Andy from DSGI was here. He was saying he could see the light through the crack and something blocked it out. I mean, you can see through the floorboards easy.
Right here, you can see through it, and there's a couple of spots over there.
Yeah. And there was nobody up there. We double checked. So something. That's outside.
That's the train.
Yeah. Is anyone up there?
You could literally feel the floorboards above us.
Yeah.
Can you make that noise again?
Are you a little girl who likes cookies? We heard your voice earlier on a recording that we have.
try like a? Have we got any recorders with us?
No. You said
There's one back here.
recording. Who's the little girl who likes the cookies? What is your name?
Would you like a cookie now?
You hit some EDI. That was a pressure hit.
Do you remember Mr. Keebler? Would he leave you cookies?
If Samuel Shock's here, or anybody from the Shock family, we visited your gravesite earlier. If you could tell us how much you like cookies, I'll make sure we bring cookies the next time we come. I promise.
There's rumors of something bad happening once before down here. Is it any women or anyone that knows anything about that with us?
Nothing is captured in the EVP session, and the team head upstairs.
Paracast session. Try to use some of this newfound information, see if we can get some answers. Samuel Shock, are you here?
What's that going on?
Can we talk to Colonel Shock? Samuel Shock, are you here?
Sound like maybe I am.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out.
A little bit.
That was a little lit.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Are you one of the Boyds?
What about Mr. Keebler? Do you remember Mr. Keebler? What was that?
I don't know.
I never heard that come through there.
No.
It's the same voice.
There's a female voice trying to come through. It's not clear.
Speak louder, please. You remember Mr. Keebler? It was yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. He used to leave cookies. Make sure nobody went hungry. He's a good man.
Is Mr. Keebler with us? Are you here, sir?
You hearing that?
Footsteps above me.
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, did you hear that?
That was behind me. Yeah.
4 of them. Right.
That was loud.
What time is that?
Spookies, is she in here or up downstairs?
3:37.
That was loud, bro.
It sounded like
That wasn't their cat
boom.
footsteps.
Yeah, it was like
There was a voice that just said something. I couldn't make it out.
Who's walking above us?
Come down.
Who's in the building with us? What's your name?
How many people are with us?
was that? You heard that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was like movement, like something moving around.
Yeah.
Okay, so it came from.
It must have been back here. They shuffle.
Yeah.
You hiding back here? You have to be afraid of us.
Good try. It's a weird sound. Was that a little bit what you heard when you heard movement when you were sitting?
I heard above, and I heard like a full conversation.
Yeah, well, the footsteps I heard sounded like maybe the landing area.
Heavier than spooky.
Yeah, 100%. When you say so, Tony?
Yeah, the footsteps behind me that we heard, there was like a soft one followed by 4 really loud, heavy ones that couldn't
Yeah.
be the cat. I mean, they almost had like heavy boot prints, like horse boots.
Can you come down here?
Is that door sounding like it's trying to be open?
That did sound like a jingle rattle.
Yeah. I swear to God.
You just had a kid giggle.
I don't think it jiggles though.
I don't think it has a handle on it.
Knock on it. See if anything knocks back.
I have cookies. I don't.
Make out what it said.
Can you make a noise? Where are you?
Hello? Where you at?
Something just touched my back of my shirt collar. My right side.
Really?
Yep, the back of my sweatshirt. Like it pulled down, like it was trying to get my attention.
What's that?
Right here. Just felt like it went like that twice. Like it was trying to get my attention.
Are you pulling on Tony's shirt?
And I'm not near anything, right?
No.
Yeah, it's not like caught on your pants or anything.
Yeah, there's nothing hanging.
It was ever so like I would think like my daughter was. Yep.
Did that say Tony?
In here.
Kind of sounded like Tony. Tony.
Are you pulling on Tony's shirt? What was that? What did it say?
Be gone. Be gone. That's what I heard, dude. I was waiting for someone to say it.
What are you saying? Can you say it again?
Who touched Tony?
Never in that.
Like, even if it's just me staying here?
Get her try. Come here, Spooky. All right. Hi, Spooky. Can I get that camera from you? Good girl.
What a good investigator.
Wind, maybe?
There you go. Good girl. Good job. You see anything spooky?
What you doing, girl?
Unfortunately, the camera on Spooky Cat did not film correctly, but this is an experiment that needs to be done. Spooky Cat lives at the manor, and having a camera attached while she roams the building could give us vital footage. For the team, they prepare to welcome more guests into the manor, and with new information, this journey is now moving to its next level.